All right, good morning. What is up, guys? It is Christmas Eve, and we are looking for anything to trade. There's not a lot going on. So, right now, Dakar has a Get out of here. Get out of here. Dakar has. Get out of here. Stupid ads. What's up, One Life? What's up, Josh? Good morning, guys. So, market's about to open. Dakar's got a continuation pattern. Could see a continuation on this. God. SAVA is already popping out the gate, going straight up. I'm not touching that till we get some type of pattern. NLNK also going straight up out the gate. Man, we're just getting fast pops on everything here. LJPC popping up a little bit here. And this thing still got room to move up to 524. Still keeping an eye on APOP. Alright, well, let's see here. I've got to run for a couple of minutes here in about 20 minutes. And then I'll be back, and then I'll have the footage on of everything. But right now, I just got the volume going. So Savage just going straight up right here. Yeah, just going straight up. MBOT. Man, yesterday I knew MBOT was going to be... I knew it was going to be a runner at some point. Yeah, we got to wait for some type of pattern. Well, my internet's laggy a little bit this morning. So Sav is still just going straight up. Got support at $4. Let's see. SLN and O pop above the VWAP here. Okay, so Sav is starting to curl around the other way. Here's a big buy at 230. Could potentially look for an entry here, maybe. I don't know. I'm not trying to force anything today. It being a short day, so I'm going to be waiting for a pattern if I'm going to make a trade. LPGJC right up to the VWAP here. A little bit of a U shape. So if I'm thinking about maybe going here. Don't have a lot of volume on this yet, though. Yeah, Saver curling over. LJPC is just slowly creeping up here. Yeah, it's still slowly creeping up. Probably should have jumped in at the break of the VWAP there. Yep. They're starting to move here. And this guy's starting to move nicely. It has no resistance ahead of it up until the 50-day at 525. So this guy looks like it's going to keep going. Let's see. Let me look at the pre-market though. Oh, pre-market 447 is going to be your next resistance. But the break of 447, this could keep going. You got that pre-market high, and that's your only resistance. Yeah, so there's your little reverse fishing rod curl here on Sava. NLNK though, possible U shape. If this re-breaks 225, we could see this start going. Probably won't be as fast as you would think, but possible U shape there. Mbot had a nice little U shape there. Missed Mbot. How did I set my watch list? I think there's a video where I show how I set up everything on Thinkorswim. It's in the day trading playlist. It says how to set up your Thinkorswim platform. I think I talked about how to set up a watch list on there. If not, if you're going to be around for today, also welcome Ohio Trucker. But if you're going to be around today, like I said, here in about 15 more minutes, I've got to run for a couple minutes and then I'll be back. I'm just going to leave the stream up, but I can go over it with you and show you how to set it up here on the stream. But like I said, it'll be about after 9 o'clock though, or 9 o'clock my time. It'll be about 30 minutes. We'll just say that. So if you can wait around for that, Ohio Trucker, I'll go over it and show you how to set it up. So Sav has dropped way down. We might get a U shape there. And LNK is looking a little ugly. See the car doing anything? Not yet. It's kind of just not doing much. APOP, I'm still watching. I'm waiting to see if APOP's going to get any volume. I think at some point this week. Ooh, NLNK big drop off, so it's done. Sava though, if Sava can U-shape around here, stay in position at 405. I think I'm going to get in right here at the VWAP break. Maybe for a quick position if I can get my numbers wrote out here. Let's see. So I'm going to wait and see if we do break the VWAP. I want to see 425 pop up right here. Yeah, and I'm going to go as well. And if it drops below probably 420, I'm going to get out. But you can see it's already at 425, so let's see if it breaks here. I got in at 421. See if we pop above the VWAP. I'm not looking for much today. Just want a quick win on a Christmas Eve here. Still struggling a little bit with the VWAP here. See if this turns around on me. I'm jumping out though. So that was a good candle. We want that candle to pop above the VWAP now. So here we go. Now we're getting that pop. Let's go all the way up to 430. There we go. Still struggling a little bit with the VWAP here. A little bit of upper shadow there. This needs to get going here soon. There we go. Big buyer at 427. That's going to push this up. Or it should, unless he gets taken out here. There we go. Come on. Let's get over 430. There we go. Bids at 430. Keep climbing here. Alright, we're moving a little bit here. For a little bit more out of this, like to 440, 450. Whoa, we had a quick pop right up there. There we go. Quick pop to 445 out of nowhere. Too quick for me to try to sell on. Let's see. We want this to stay above the VWAP at this point. We do have a nice U shape. It's broken the VWAP. We're above it, so as long as we stay above the VWAP, could get a move back up to that 450 area. Maybe. It's looking a little weak here. No, don't break below the VWAP. I want it to pop back above. Ooh. Ooh, my platform froze up a little bit there. See, One Life, he's holding for the breakout of 440. Yeah, it's getting a little ugly here. Need to get back above this VWAP. I don't want this drop too much lower. Big seller at 428. Need to get him out of there. Yeah, come on up here. There we go. So we're up to 430 on the bid. What's going on here? My internet is laggy this morning. I had a little delay there on that. It's looking a little sketchy here. So draw a bit of a trend line maybe. If it drops below 420, I gotta get out. I know it's testing, but I keep seeing some big sellers pop up on the level 2. That's why I'm a little nervous right here. I want this to get going. I don't want it sitting on the VWAP for too long. And this volume today, we might not be able to get enough volume to get this type of move that we're looking for. Looking a little weak here. Looking a little weak. See, I don't think we need to crack. If it goes lower than 415, I think I've got to get out. I mean, this is a pretty... Okay, so straight back up over 425 for a second. It's looking really weak right here. Like I said, I'm gonna stop loss probably about 415 is what I'm thinking. Well, right below 415, like 414. So if we come back up here, we're okay. Just don't want to drop in too low. There we go. Come on back up. We need to see us get over 430. It struggled with that 430 area. So we need to see it get over that. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. You can't see my face right now. I know I sound like I'm a little overexcited, but I'm not that excited. I'm just trying to be a little bit more vocal since you guys can't see my face right now. Plus, like I said, I gotta go for about 5 minutes here. very shortly, but we might be okay here. A lot of selling at 425. Kind of holding this down right at the moment, right where the VWAP's at. Looks like some of them got taken out there. Yeah, they're slowly getting taken out. So yeah, there we go. Okay. I sound like I'm rushing a little bit because I am rushing because I've only got like 5, 6, 7 minutes here. So if I want this to rip before I have to leave, I don't want to have to leave for 5 minutes and this not be ripping. I might have to put a stop loss if I have to leave before this starts going. So there we go. Nice buy at 427. Kind of got a bit of a triangle now at this point. Still not quite breaking though. I'm struggling with the VWAP though. It's really struggling with that 425 area and 430 area. Ooh. Ooh, dropping quick here. I'm gonna give it just a second before I try to jump out. See, I'm glad I didn't put a stop loss yet because that would have stopped me out. And we're right back up to 425 again. I did not like that candle. Still building some higher lows. Kind of going sideways now here. I don't know, guys. I don't know. This needs to pop soon here. There we go. A little buying volume came in there. Big seller at 426. Let's see. I got about 5 minutes before I have to run real quick. See if that 426 seller gets taken out. No, not yet. So let's see. Let's see. 426 is back on the bid or on the ask. Still not taking him out yet. I think we got a pop here. I think it's time. I think it's about time for the pop. Over that 426. Okay, we're going over 430 here. Starting to move up a little bit. Big seller at 435. Let's see if 435 gets taken out. We'll probably be all right. We'll probably see 440. Yeah, there we go. 435 is getting taken out. Still not getting as big as a pop as I would like on this. Got a lot of selling at 435, 440. Yeah, you can see 435. A lot of ask. A lot of big buyers on the ask there. But if they get taken out, we should be good to go. It's not really taking them out. Let's see, there it goes a little bit. There we go. Slowly starting to take them out. There we go. Okay, so above that. Oh, all the way up to 440 here. Big seller at 440. Let's see if he gets taken out. Yeah, 440 is getting taken out. If we can come back up to it. But those big sellers that were there, a lot of them got taken out. There's still one. So let's see. There we go. We're above 440 now. We should see 450. Let's see this guy up to 450 here. Okay. See if 443's got some sellers at it. Cracking down a little bit here. There we go. Back up to 440 on the bid. And my TOS is lagging out. Oh, God. Stop lagging right now. A little pullback here. Let's see if we're going to get moving here. There we go. Starting to get some buys in here. Slowly creeping up. 443 getting taken. There we go. Let's go on up here. Let's get to that 450 area. There we go. Come on up here. Oh, am I lagging again? Okay, there we go. So 450 gonna get taken out. I'm actually gonna get out here, I think, if I can. Yep, so I'm out. I got out a little early, but locked in a $42 profit on a slow half day, so I'm happy with it. I'll take it. It's not amazing, but I'll take it. I'll take the little $42 profit. Could keep going, but like I said, I just want that little profit, so I'm happy with that. So One Life, he'll keep talking you guys through this, I'm sure, unless it crashes and he has to get out. But yeah, I'll be back on here in a few. Give me like 5-10 minutes. I'll be back, and then we'll go over some things. So stick with me. All right, guys, I am back. Looks like Sava's still moving. Nice to see that. I'm pretty happy. My little $40 win today on a slow day. Although it's not been too slow of a day, we've actually had some volume normally on these half days like this when the market closes early. We have some pretty slow days. Whoops. There we go. So it's good to see that. Good to see we still got some volume and some stocks moving. Let's see, NLNK. Oops, there we go. NLNK kind of got a little bit of a triangle going on in here. It's above the VWAP, but a lot of the volume is still on Sava. So, MBOT all the way up to $19. Man, yesterday I knew it. This thing staying down at $7. And that area was too low because the press release on this was crazy. So yeah, we've got some volume, but this is nice to see another giant rip. You know, the stock's up 90%. See CLPS, another nice big run, up 73%. Sava's up 26% right now, so Sava breaks above 460. Oh, and it's doing it as I'm saying it. Well, this could get going even more because at this point, once it's over 460, there's nothing really holding it back. $5 would be your next big resistance. So there you go. Thank you, One Life, for holding it down for me while I was gone. Appreciate that. One Life, you're the man. So yeah, looks Sava might keep going. We might see this up to $5 today. It's very possible. Now I would say we probably only have about 30 minutes of volume left because the market is dying off. Market closes at 1, so I would imagine it's going to die off. But we could see this at $5 before then. Looks like it's trying to. It's riding right along that 460 area, so it's still trying to break. You definitely want this to break soon if it's going to. Nice buyer at 462. So let's see what happens here. And then I will go over my watch list setup for Ohio Trucker. I haven't forgot about you. If you're still in here, Ohio Trucker, just give me a little shout in the chat so I can know you're in here. Because if you're not in here, I don't really want to go over it. Unless anybody else wants me to go over it, but so yeah, all the way up to 470 here. Looking good. Looking good. Nice buyers at 470. Let's see, they're gonna get. Oh, they got taken out pretty quick. I'll see if it's gonna hit $5. I'm curious, just cause the volume today should be light, but we've actually got volume. Okay, you're still here. Perfect. All right, good. So yeah, $5 is gonna be pretty tough though. I agree with that. That it could get to 575, but I think $5 is gonna be pretty tough for this to break over because it's not been $5 in the past 6 months or year. So I think $5 would be where I would be most concerned with. Maybe locking half a position at $5 and give it a chance to see if it's going to break, but I don't know. I mean, 3 days the stock has went from $2 almost up to $5, so resistance is going to get a little tougher, and $5 is an extremely tough resistance line. But this looks like we're getting a little pullback here. We'll keep an eye on it, but I'm going to get into the swatch list for Ohio Trucker here. So simply enough, if you go to watch list, let's see. I gotta remember. I just set this up on that other account. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, okay. So down here at the bottom, it's actually behind me. I don't know if you can see it. I'm lagging a little bit. But behind me at the very bottom corner. Here, I'm gonna move myself over for a second so you can see. Well, actually you can't see. So I'm gonna move myself over, and then I'm going to move this up a little bit. So okay, if you can see right here, this little plus symbol. I'm gonna close these guys. But there's a little plus symbol right here, and it'll give you select gadget, and you just go to watch list. Okay, and then you got that. So I'm gonna move myself back. Move everything back. See, I don't want to get the stock price out of the way. Okay. So, whoops. Hold on, I'm getting it, guys. Hold on. Okay. So I'm gonna put myself right here for now. All right, so when you get this popped up here, then you can click right here. And one of my watch lists I always put as I go to top 10 and the top 10% NASDAQ gainer. And that'll give me an idea of kind of the market flow and stuff. So you can see here like MBOT's 90%. 90% up on this percent change. Got Quick up here, 1,000-something percent. It had a reverse stock split. CLPS, 93%. So we've got almost 200% runners today, and Sava's up to 30%. So this is nice. This is a nice hot market we're seeing right now from yesterday to today. So I'm happy to see that. But then, if you don't want to change it to that, if you're looking for like your scanners, so if you click scan, this is how my scan set up last. Stock filter last 50 cents to $10, volume 50,000 to the max, and then shares 0 to 40 million. And you hit scan, and you can save this right up here. The second square down, go save scan query, and you can save it under a name. And then you can come back over here, and you just go to personal, and then just click whatever you named it. That one says low float momentum or whatever. So you can put the scan, you can put this scan in here. So that scan's in here now. Actually, it may not be that scan. Let's see. See which one is it? Pre-market scan. That's what it is. Personal pre-market scan. So I see I put pre-market scan. Let's see. So you got to change a couple of things, and you can customize this how you want, but I like to change things to my own type of personal thing so I can see. And we got Sava almost up to $5 here, so looking good. But you just click this little guy right here. There's a little gear right on the right side, right beside the ask when you do put up your new watch list. And that little gear, you just hit customize, and so now you have all this. I always take out, I leave last, but I take out bid, ask, and net change, and then I add percent change. I add volume, and I add shares. So that way I have an idea of what the float is. I have an idea how much volume is on it. I have an idea how much it's changed. And then I have the price. Because last is going to be the last price it was at. So there's a lot of selling up here in this $5 area. I just saw it on the level 2. So then you can just put them in whatever order you want. But I like mine symbol last, percent change, shares, volume. Press OK. So now we got that. And then you can move these little bars over so you can kind of see everything. So, and that's it. That's how I set up my watch list. Now, no problem. No problem, Ohio Trucker. That's what I'm here for. So, if you want, let's see. I gotta remember how to remove this. There we go. So just delete gadget. You can remove it. The way I find my stock in the morning and set up my watch list is actually through this scan. So I go scan. And looks like it's not wanting to work right now. Okay, there it goes. There's usually not this many stocks in the morning that pop up on your scan. It's usually like maybe 5 or 6, maybe 10. And I just drag them over here to this watch list right here. So once you, that's another thing too, is like if you click the symbol link, I link all of my charts and everything to the same color. So you see here on Seva, red on this chart right over here, you might not be able to see, but red one here. So these are all linked. My watch list and everything are linked, and the reason I do that is so when I click on any stock, it'll instantly change all of my platforms so I know what's going on. So I can instantly see both charts, level 2 and time and sales. So that's why I link them. So you can just link them all the same color. And then when you drag those stocks over in the morning, you go through them and look for the ones with press releases and volume, some type of catalyst. So like Seva didn't have any press releases this morning, but it had a press release yesterday, I think. It went on a nice run yesterday. We played it. So there's a possibility of it getting a continuation today because it didn't crash all the way out yesterday. You've got this candle here that held. So you can look for that continuation today. But yeah, I just narrow the list down to the stocks I think look good to me, and that's what I go with. That's how I do my watch list. And then I just watch these right here, like the top 10% gainer and the scanner. And then this is a different scanner that barely works. But I keep these up in case something pops up that didn't pop up in the morning. So like MBOT was not on my scan this morning, but I knew MBOT from yesterday had a good chance. So when I saw it pop up here, I knew that it could be going on a nice run. But that way you don't miss anything when you've got these up. You can kind of look over and be like, oh, okay, that stock, MBOT, has a small float, has a lot of volume, good price. Right now the price is really high, but right after the bell opens, you can look at that and see. It give you just a little extra information in case some stock comes out with a press release or gets moving that wasn't moving in pre-market. That's basically it. And that's all I do. So yeah, Seva still struggled with $5, but looks like it's still going to try it. I don't have any other funds available. I use all the funds to trade Seva, so I'm done trading for the day. I'm happy. Got the $42 win. Christmas Eve, so it's a good day. And One Life killed it yesterday on MNR. What was it you traded yesterday? What was it? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. I don't know. One Life killed it on something yesterday, so he's already having a good Christmas starting off yesterday. Now he's got him another nice profit today on Seva as well. But that's the predictability. Hopefully, this hot market we've had these past 2 days carries over into January. I'd like a whole month of like this. I can really get the small account growing when the market is not so choppy. If it stays like it is with these big runners, more than one big runner, we're having several opportunities to make money, then I can get this small account going. It's been so choppy this fall, going one day being hot, the next day being slow, and stocks just going sideways. It makes it hard to pull the trigger constantly. So, like today, we could see it was getting pretty hot. So, and yesterday was hot, so I wasn't too worried about pulling the trigger today on Sava. That's what you want. You want the hot market with the predictability, and then you can constantly you can get decent wins and you can get big wins. Like Sava is only a $42 win, but there will be other plays. So NLNK did get that break of the VWAP here, and it's actually moved up about 10 cents. So that's one, two. Let's see, LPJC. That one was another one I missed this morning that I thought about getting on, but it's three. MBOT with a U shape here. Four. And CLPS, not really any pattern to try to get in there, but four plays this morning where you could have made money predictably. So Sava, NLNK, LJPC, and MBOT, all four U shapes or triangles into the VWAP, fits the strategy. That's what you want. You want the market to be hot so you have multiple opportunities. And on that choppy market, we was having like 3 or 4 stocks that look good, but only one of them would go on a decent rip. So you try to hop in one starting to move, you kind of get a fake out breakout, and then on a small account, I can only trade one time a day. So if I don't hit the right stock in that choppy market, then I can take a loss. And then of course, a lot of my trading has been pretty bad. There's a bad losing streak I had, and then last Friday I just went stupid and did some crazy stuff. So, but once you stop doing stupid trades and you stick to your strategy, and then the market gets hot, you're going to be making profits, every other day as your account grows. And then when you gotta have a big enough account, you can trade multiple times, and you can hit Sava. You could actually trade Sava several times here. You could have traded it really quick for a scalp here at this first U shape, and then on the second little U shape, you could have traded it again, waited for it to come back down. You got to bounce off the VWAP. You see the VWAP's holding up. You could have traded it again. So, you can do that when you have a big enough account, or you can trade multiple stocks. You could have got in on MBOT here, sold here, and then went and played Sava. So, in my opinion, I think it's easier to grow a bigger account than it is to grow a small account. I feel like you're a lot more limited on the stocks that you can play, and you're a lot more limited on your profits. Whereas with a big account, you can make several trades in a day and lose on one trade and win 2 other trades and be good to go. Small account, it's like surgery almost. It's like you got to pinpoint every single day that you trade and try to make the most of it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. See, I actually have a little bit of a trend line on Sava now at this point. So you can see you got this trend line. So this will probably come back down to the trend line. You might get a bounce. And it might have to before it breaks $5. Today, I don't think it's going to break $5. I could be wrong, but like I said, $5 is going to be extremely strong resistance. And we're getting closer to volume dying off. So I'd be very surprised to see this over $5 today. I think if we had a full market today, that this could get over $5, but so far today, or with it being a half day, I don't think it's going to. But we'll see. It's still close. It's still in that range where it could. But that's what I want to see. Because if it does break $5 today, then that'll be pretty good. See, MBOT got all the way up to $20. $20 is going to be pretty tough resistance. Yeah, you can see it almost came up to $20 back here. So 20 is going to be pretty strong. I would be surprised to see this break over 20, but it could happen. CLPS has cracked the VWAP now. Looks like it's pretty much done, like it's slowed down. Oh, okay, so CLPS got halted on the way down, so I would say it's definitely done. Well, still no volume. I think towards the end of this week or maybe next week, APOP is going to get a big move. Like, I'm keeping APOP on my watch list until probably for about a week. I'm predicting this one early. I think this is going to get a big move. I just don't know when, but I think it's going to be within the end of this week or sometime next week. Let's see. Ooh, Sava pulled back quite a bit, cracked the trend line all the way down to the VWAP. So your trend line is gone. And it's getting that time though. Like I said, later it gets today, the less volume is going to be in the market. Because like I'm done. Oh, it's a big buyer at 459. It's 20,000 share buyer at 459, so that's pretty wild. Let's see, is our trend line a little different here on Sava than I thought it was? Okay, so actually the trend line's kind of like that. And that's where that big buyer is at. He's right on the trend line. Yep, 459. Or he's right above the trend line anyway. Yeah, 455 is where the trend line is. You can see there's some big buyers there on the level 2. The trend line cracks though, which looks like it might be cracking. Yeah, it cracked right below it. All the way down to the VWAP. So yeah, the pullback there. And LNK is still slowly climbing. LJPC still going sideways. See, the car, what are you doing? The car is still going sideways. Not any real volume on it, so an MBOT pulling back. So, excuse me. So yeah, looks like everything's pretty much done now. That's about what I expected. About the first 30 minutes, first hour of the market to be hot, and then everything start cracking off. People start going to lunch and finishing up their last minute Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve. I'm done with mine, been done with mine. I do mine on Amazon. If you don't do yours on Amazon, and you like to go to the stores, that's on you. But I don't like going to the stores with all the traffic and people running each other over with shopping carts and fighting over whatever John Cena action figure that everybody's wanting. You guys know what I mean. I do my shopping on Amazon. I get it all done in one night, and then I ain't got to worry about it. It's the best way. I don't even leave my house. I love it. It's fantastic. So yeah, guys, we'll give the stream about 15-20 more minutes here, because I'm telling you, volume is going to die off. It's pretty much dying off now. I don't think a lot more is going to go on. So if anybody has any questions, comments, or concerns, let's get them in. And I hope you guys are ready for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. I know I'm ready for some of that honeyed ham. It's always one of my favorite things for Christmas is the honeyed ham, the honey baked ham that they make. Oh, and I will do a recap on this video today. It'll be a pretty short recap because this wasn't that long of a trade, so there won't be that much to really talk about it. And then I have another one of Ben's stock reviews videos coming out today. I did a review of Aurora Cannabis. Aurora Cannabis has been all over my Facebook feed lately with a lot of problems, a lot of issues, and I decided to give my thoughts because a lot of analysts are like just going nuts, just bashing Aurora. So that'll be a pretty good video. It's a bit long because I did a little bit more digging than I normally do. You can see Aurora's all the way under $2 now. But I give my opinions on Aurora Cannabis and everything going on with them. So that video will be coming out today too. And then yeah, if you yeah, I mean if you're up that much on PTI, yeah, I have to say lock in. You got in $1.29. Yeah. Yeah, I would, yeah, definitely, because you got this moving average right here at this 218 area, so I would definitely look to get out there. Volume's going to die off. I would cut out of it. You're good. I mean, that's what, 80 cents, 80-cent profit a share. So yeah, that's a fantastic trade, Ohio Trucker. You didn't really miss much, One Life. I was just talking about how volume's going to leave the market now. It's pretty much everything's going to die off. Save cracked. Everything's pretty much cracking. Yeah, I mean, if you want to hold a little bit, I mean, you got some support at 215, but like you got actually quite a bit of support. A lot of buyers coming in at 215. I mean, if you want to hold a little bit longer and see if it's going to come up some more before you sell it, you can. This is my thing. Like, I like to lock in profits when I have them. You're up 80 cents per share, so I would think about locking in. Maybe lock in half your position. Do that. Sell half of it right now, and then you can let the other half ride for a few minutes and see if it's going to keep running. I would put a. Hey, that's not bad, man. That's a good job. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, you killed it. But yeah, I would sell half your position now. Well, it's still going up, kind of right here. Let's see. You got a trend line. So okay, here's what I would do. If you haven't sold yet, I know I just told you to sold, but you have this trend line. So this trend line, you can see it came up and it bounced off here, and it's came down and it's bounced again. So what I would do is I would put your stop loss or your sell order. I would have it right under here in case the trend line breaks. Oh, you just sold all 200? Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I like to lock in profits. One of my issues I have is sometimes I'll hold stocks for too long and I'll give back the profits that I made on it. But like I said, you've got this moving average right here. It's going to be some resistance at this 218 area. So selling right now is not a bad thing at all. It's a good area to sell actually. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a. I think there's like a 20-second lag on the stream with YouTube. So if I say something and it doesn't sound quite timed right, that's probably why. But yeah, that's fine to sell there. There's nothing wrong with that. There you go. There you go. That's a good profit. That's a good first trade, man. I know it's only a paper trade, but hey, it's a good first trade. But just for future reference and One Life, listen to what he says too. He's pretty experienced trader. Um, but for future reference, you can always draw a trend line like this on the stock, and then you just put your stop loss right below the trend line. And as long as it stays above that trend line, you can keep holding it. So that's one thing you could have done. Uh, Another thing is what you did and sell right here at this resistance at this 218 area, 219. That's fine to do. Or then you can sell half your position because you're coming up to this resistance. But if you think it might run more than the resistance here, like this EMA, then you sell half your position. So you sell like 100 shares here. You lock in some profit, and then you hold that other half to see if it's going to break above this and keep continuing. So those are the three ways to really do it. That's that's what I would work on your paper trading. But yeah, and I think what One Life means, using it in real world situations. If I'm wrong, One Life, correct me. But I think he's meaning like don't trade with if if when you start day trading for real, if you're only going to have 1,000 in your account, only trade with your paper account with $1,000. Like treat it like it's a real $1,000. Don't try to trade with $100,000 in a paper account, and then when you go to real money, you're only trading with $1,000. It's going to feel different. It's going to feel a lot different. So I think that's what One Life is meaning there. Uh, yeah, there you go. I figured you was because you said you only had 200 shares of this. My question is, where did you get in $1.29 on this yesterday? Did you swing trade PTI? I'm assuming you had to get in at 129. Okay, so the trend line, if you go on your chart here, you go to drawings, and then you go down to drawing tools. Then you go up to this little guy here, and it'll even show you. It'll say trend line. So you click on trend line, and then you just click with your little mouse, and then you just move your mouse over, and you click again where you want to end your trend line. So you just go to drawings, drawing tools, second one down from the top, trend line, bam, bam. Whoops, I think I duplicated it. So if you got that, just let me know. If you need me to show you again how to do the trend line, let me know. I did that pretty fast, but yeah, it's a pretty good swing trade, man. That was a pretty good swing trade. I'm not a big swing trader. I actually rarely swing trade at all. Uh, it scares me. I don't like thinking about it. So there you go. Let's see, my boy Planet 13 still holding above the 200 day here, so I may look to add to Planet 13 soon. This is a long term investment, this is not a swing trade. I believe in Planet 13 and what they are doing, so that's why I'm buying it long term. But yeah, you can kind of see everything's off. So now January, like I said, I'm hoping this momentum and hotness carries over to January. I think it will. Normally Januaries are pretty hot because it's a new year. Traders are excited to be trading. And it's always pretty hot, so we'll see. Yeah, if you wanna if you want Ohio Trucker, get into my day trading playlist and learn my VWAP strategy. My VWAP strategy is consistent. It happens all the time. Like I said, there's 4 examples today where you can see you get this little triangle like this. So you can use the trend line right there up to the VWAP. This is a triangle. For some reason, it won't let you draw a square, but as you can see, this is a triangle here. Break of the VWAP, you get a move up. It's a very simple strategy, and you can always learn other people's strategies too, but mine is super simple. Same thing with Sava. I mean, you saw firsthand today I made a $42 profit on Sava. So, it works. Like, I am not kidding. This strategy works very well and is very easy to learn. And then you can see right here a little U shape. You get this little U kind of deal going on. And this actually turned into a yeah. Oh yeah, Jerry, for sure. It's good all year round. It works better in a hot market because you get the big rips. In a slow market, there you go. Yeah, respect your stop. That's one of my biggest things. I'll forget my stop, but uh, what happens in a slow market with this strategy is you just have to be a little faster. So like in a slow market, say we were coming up to the VWAP right here on Sava, when the VWAP breaks in the slow market, you have to realize that there's not going to be a ton of buying volume come in. So you'll get a pop and you'll get a little pop like this. So you have to really lock in quick. So you're like, okay, I'm in at 425 at the break of the VWAP. You try to get in a little bit earlier, and then as soon as it pops up, you just want to sell and get out of it real quick. So with my strategy on the slow market, you're looking for 10 to 15 cents. You're not looking for much. And then in a hot market, you can get the bigger moves. Like I know it kind of did like a slow market move here, but it came back right back down, and you can kind of call this a triangle or a U shape either way because it's a triangle. I mean, basically, it looks that right there looks like a triangle to me, but the initial U shape, and then that right there is kind of a little U shape as well. But the point is of the way that it goes back up to the VWAP. So it's just basically playing the VWAP and momentum. In the slow market, you have to realize momentum's not going to be that good. You're only going to get little pops. In a big market or a hot market, you're going to get the bigger pops like this, where the VWAP break from 425 up to 495, or like LJPC this morning, got the little U shape here, and it broke 426 up to 461. So that's what you just gotta. Normally, like I said, this fall has been weird because you it's choppy. I've said this several times in the stream that this fall has been really weird to me because of how choppy it's been. Usually fall is really hot, but this fall didn't quite ever heat up like it used to. Used to, it would be like you'd have stocks running from $2 to $20, and we had some of that with mid cap stocks, but we didn't really have it with the penny stock world. So we had some big mid cap runners, and that's kind of continued on. But once you get into a hot market where there's a lot of rippers, I mean, let's see, how long have I been doing the live stream for? A month and a half now, and we've been in a choppy market, and you guys have seen the VWAP strategy work over and over again. Let's see, LN and K still popping up. So I think January will be hot. I don't plan on stopping the live streams anytime soon. So we'll be definitely doing the trading in January for the live stream and in February. February February can go either way. It can be hot or it can be slow. Uh, but then you start getting people having their tax returns and things like that. So traders are investing their tax returns back into the market. So you get some heat a little bit here and there in February and March. And then the summertime's hit or miss. It can be real slow. But with it being an election year, things are going to be weird, especially with what this election has going on. I mean, we have a halfway impeached president who's probably not going to get removed from office, who's probably going to run again. And it's probably going to be against either Bernie or Joe Biden, and I don't know. I don't, this election year is going to be interesting. So I don't want to say I have any idea what next year is going to be like. We'll just see. Yeah, yeah, Jay. That's right. I mean, every strategy is not going to work 100% of the time. There's those days where things just do not do what you want them to. And the market just says, I don't care if you've seen this pattern 9 days in a row, today this pattern is not going to work. So you'll never have a strategy that works 100% of the time, but that's that's my VWAP strategy works a lot of the time. Most of the time it works, and you're usually not risking too much. But yeah, it's a pretty easy strategy really. It's pretty easy to learn. It's pretty easy to see. I like to keep things simple. In case you guys didn't notice, I took the 20-day moving average off of my 1 minute chart because it was it was making me think too much. Like I said, I like to keep my day trading very simple, and having that 20-day in here on the 1 minute, it just added another thing that was grabbing my attention that I didn't like. Because my strategy is strictly playing the VWAP, so using the 20-day really doesn't do much for me. Now, I'm not bashing it. I know One Life uses it, he does good with it, but for me personally, I just can't have a lot going on my charts. It just bothers me too much. Like, this is as much as I want to see. I don't want I don't want much more than this. So, all right, guys. If there's any more questions, comments, or concerns, let's go ahead and get them in. I'll give the stream about 4 more minutes in case there's any more questions. Few people's dropped out of the stream already, but I don't think anything else is going on. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. Work on some editing. Got a lot going on my phone here. Notifications, emails, much stuff. So yeah, guys, it has been real. There, One Life is right. There is several ways to play it. So, okay, so the VWAP, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into Studies, then go to Edit Studies, and the Edit Studies will pop up, and you got this bar here. Just click in VWAP, add the VWAP over. You can just double click it, or you can put Add Selected, and then you go to your settings right here. And I turn off the upper band. So you're going to have VWAP right here under plots. Then I go to upper band, click show plot. I turn it off, and then I turn off the lower band. And then I just change the color here, and you hit OK, and then you hit apply. And see, now it's purple, but that's all you do. Oh no, is it gonna? Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I don't want my VWAP purple. I want it white. I like mine white. You can have your VWAP whatever color, but I'm just used to it being white. So any other color would mess with my brain. And I'm used to my moving averages up here on my daily chart being those colors. But yeah, any studies you want to add, they're all going to be in studies. Just go to edit study, and there's all kinds of nonsense that you can throw in there if you want to learn how to use them. I don't use them, but you're welcome to. Yeah. If you're trading from your phone, you don't want to day trade on your cell phone. That's for sure. Would I know you seem to be a truck driver, so you're on the road a lot. I wouldn't. Yeah, but are you on Thinkorswim mobile app, or are you on Thinkorswim on a laptop? Because the mobile app is way different than what the desktop platform is, and when you're trying to look at all this, looking at it on a little phone is kind of hard to do. Like if you're gonna be on a phone, I would probably research. Okay. So you are on a laptop. Okay. Yeah, you're good then. Yeah, you just don't like day trading on a phone is extremely hard, and the apps don't fill they don't execute the fills as quick as the platforms do. I don't like them. I highly recommend not using a phone app. Phone apps are crazy. So yeah, you're good. You're good, man. Like if you're swing trading, you can use a phone app, no problem. But with day trading, sometimes you're in and out of a stock in 30 seconds. And if something, like if you drop your phone, or your phone connection drops out, or somebody calls, like there's just so many things that can happen while you're on a cell phone that can cause a bad trade to happen, or cause you to lose because you didn't sell before a stop loss was hit. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely agree with One Life. Thinkorswim is the way to go as far as platforms, in my opinion, because it's free. You don't want to pay to use a platform. So, yeah. Yeah, if you saw my review about Robinhood, then you know, like, it's just not the thing for day trading. That's something that drives me crazy. Like, I'm always watching YouTube, watching other people's videos, other traders' videos, just doing research, getting ideas and stuff. And a lot of traders, a lot of YouTube day traders, what I'm seeing, and this annoys me. This makes me so mad. They're like, I have this great strategy. They're like, learn my strategy, uh, but before you do, make sure you sign up for Weeble because I get a free stock and you get a free stock. Like your stupid day trading strategy you're trying to teach is not going to work on Weeble. You are just simply using that affiliate marketing link to try to make you more money with the with Weeble and Robinhood. So like it just that just annoys me so bad. Like I'm not against affiliate marketing, but make it affiliate marketing that makes sense. Like I'm going to be doing affiliate marketing with some of my products that I use. Well, not my products, but other companies' products, like the new desktop I got, my whole YouTube setup, and all that stuff. I am going to be doing a little bit of that on the channel, but I'm not going to be telling people to use my day trading strategy, but sign up for Weeble. Like that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I saw the thing with Robinhood and fractional shares. I mean, I don't I don't know. I feel like it's kind of gimmicky. I mean, you can get shares of Apple, well, fractions of a share of Apple, or bigger price stocks, but I just feel like, you know, if you're long term investing, you're probably like, I don't know. I feel like this is what I think. I think it's just a marketing ploy to get younger generations to use Robinhood. That's what I think. Because somebody fresh out of high school, they've got like $100, they're interested in the stock, maybe they're in high school. It's easy for them to get a Robinhood account and their parents will let them put $100 in it. And you can't buy Apple or Amazon or none of the big guys with $100. So it makes it appealing to that demographic, is what I think. Because like investors like us, we're day trading stuff like that. Most of us are probably a little bit older and have enough money to invest in a position. Whereas like I think a high school kid being able to buy a fractional share of Amazon, that's cool because then they can be like, hey, I invested in Amazon. I've got like zero point 0.6 of a share of Amazon. You know what I mean? I don't think it's yeah, no, and I'm not telling you to go sign up with any of those gurus either. Don't sign up. Yeah, I wouldn't sign up for any gurus or anything like that. Like One Life is saying, there's plenty of free information out there. There's my YouTube channel has lots of free information you can learn from just in this small account and these live streams. You can see me make a lot of stupid mistakes, and you can learn from my bad mistakes, and you can learn from the things when I do good things. So like then that's just my channel, for example. There's some other channels out there that are free that have some free good information, but a lot of it you're going to find people selling things. They're going to be selling courses and chat room accesses and all that stuff, and I don't know. I don't think you need all that. Yeah, I mean it kind of will. It kind of. I guess the Robinhood thing is kind of like an ETF or a mutual fund maybe. But I don't. Like I said, I think it's mainly for newer generations because the older generations like us, where we've been trading for a little while or we're getting into it, a lot of us are going to want a platform, like Thinkorswim, or we're already trading on a platform like Thinkorswim. We're not going to switch from Thinkorswim to Robinhood. So for Robinhood to make more money, they've got to go to a different demographic, and that's why I think they're doing that fractional share thing. I think they're trying to get the newer generation that's coming up and get them on the Robinhood platform. But you know, that's my thoughts on it. I just think it's a marketing type of deal. But yeah, there's plenty of information out there for you. Ohio Trucker, plenty of it out there. And I'm not going anywhere. And you can always pop into live streams and ask me questions. You can find me on Instagram. It's framework fortune framework underscore fortune. And you can always ask me questions there. You can find me on Facebook. You can send me messages and ask me questions there. I'm always on my phone doing something, so I'm always able to answer questions or talk about stocks and whatnot. I'm available. I'm available pretty much all the time now until this channel gets too big and I have too many people messaging me. I will try to answer questions as much as possible, even when the YouTube channel does get bigger. It just might take me a little bit longer, but I will answer everybody's questions one way or another. But yeah, we're all good. And then One Life, you can always ask questions in the chat. Ask One Life. There's some other traders in the chat too that can give you some information if you need it. I don't think all of them's here today, but Daniel B's pretty good, I think. There's a couple other traders. I can't remember everybody right now. My brain is blanking out. So yeah, I'm willing to give it a little bit more time here. If anybody's got any more questions, I have no problems helping new traders. So if you got any more questions you want to ask right now, you can go ahead and get them in. If nobody has got any more questions, we'll go ahead and end the stream. We will be back Thursday. We'll be back the day after Christmas. I don't think I will be on the small account challenge. I don't think my funds will be settled by then because I traded today. So I'll probably be on the secondary account. And then Friday we'll be back on the small account. And like I said, we'll have the recap coming today. The Aurora Cannabis video coming today. Me too. That's what I'm talking about. One Life's getting hype. He's getting me hype. 2020 should be a good year. It should be an interesting election year, and should be a pretty good year for day trading. It's never too late to start making money day trading or anything. Anything that you want to do, you can do it. Just do it. You know, I'm very excited about 2020. I'm starting to see some decent growth in my YouTube channel. Start off a little slow, which is expectable, but now I'm starting to get subscribers just about every day, getting a decent amount of views every day, so I'm excited for the growth of the YouTube channel. Want to have this live stream popping with plenty of people in the chat. Grow this community, make some money. I want everybody making money. I want to see everybody profiting. It's going to be a good year. We're going to kill it next year. But we still got a week and a half, I think. I'm pretty sure a week and a half left of December. So let's try to kill it this next week and a half. And then we'll start killing it next year too. So it's going to be great. Hope you guys are excited and ready. Yeah, MBOT, that's what I was saying earlier. MBOT was all the way up to $20, man. Mbot's one of those ones. Because of that price release yesterday. Press release. That press release. Oh, it had a little bit of press releases today. Oh, it's been halted a couple times. So, alright, guys. I think we'll end the stream off here. I appreciate everybody joining me. Y'all have a great rest of your day and a Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy the day off tomorrow from trading. Don't even think about trading. Enjoy your family. Have fun. Eat a bunch of good food. And I'll see you guys back here on Thursday. Until then.